Before we start, please watch my previous video. The link will be in the description.
The one time I watched Jeopardy on YouTube beforehand is the night Amodio loses. I couldn't help it when they said "spoiler alert" in the thumbnail. I didn't think it'd be so bad. Amodio returned for his 39th game on Jeopardy. He won a 38-day total of $1,518,601,
As explained in the previous video.
Maya and Bialik introduced tonight's game, as many of you, I'm sure, are tuning in because of Amodio's quite staggering 38-game winning streak, second only to the 74-game streak set 17 years ago by Matt's idol Ken Jennings. Now I have to explain. Back in August, around the time this episode was filmed, Amodio said in an interview, "I was a huge Ken Jennings fan. It was like a sporting event. If there was gear, I would have bought gear and a big foam finger to root for him from my living room. I am a huge Ken fan. Need to say that again. When I grew up, I started to learn more things, but it never really occurred to me to try out for the show." This article is from Prime Timer. A week before this episode aired, Matt's goal was to win $1 more than Ken Jennings. That would have been likely since all his total winnings ended in $1. That always bothered me for some reason. I'm just used to them all ending in zero. To continue Maya and Bialik's introduction, now if you just tuned in not knowing any of this, well, tonight is your lucky day, and perhaps also the lucky day for one of our new challengers, Jessica and Jonathan. The one time she introduces Matt this way is when he loses. I wonder if this was filmed after the fact, since this was filmed 2 months earlier. In the mini anecdotal interviews, she asked Matt about getting recognized in public. "We know so many things about you, and so many people now know you. You've started getting recognized, is that right?" Matt then tells her, "Yeah, I'm at the store and people come up to me and say, 'Hey Matt,' and I'm really bad at remembering both names and faces of people, so I always rack my brain to say, 'Do I know you?' I used to be able to just assume that if they know me, I know them, but not anymore." Mayim then tells him, "Not anymore, welcome to fame." How did all this happen on the one night he loses? Matt ended the first round winning $9,800. So far so good. The carnage question was when Matt began to struggle and lost the lead. He wasn't able to regain the lead. Others were speculating if Matt was losing on purpose. Matt didn't get a single daily double. In fact, it was Jonathan Fisher who got all three. One of them was back-to-back, which happened to Matt in a previous game.
Tonight, he got a back-to-back daily double. So in this case, he got both daily doubles, has a whole new meaning.
Matt ended Double Jeopardy winning $10,600. Meanwhile, it was neck and neck between Jonathan and Jessica. Maya Bialik's comment was, "Well, this has been quite a round," and after introducing Final Jeopardy, she added, "This game could go a lot of places." The Final Jeopardy category was countries of the world. The question was, Nazi Germany annexed this nation and divided it into 4 regions of the Alps and the Danube. The Allies later divided it into 4 sectors. By this point, I wasn't even thinking of a guess. I was more concentrated on how this game would go and who the winner could be. Matt answered Poland, which was incorrect. Here was $5,000, which brought him down to $5,600. The correct answer was Austria, which Jessica and Jonathan answered correctly. Jonathan Fisher won tonight's game, and Maya Bialik subsequently told the audience, and we have to say goodbye to Matt Amodio with an unbelievable 38-day winning streak. That is one for the books. It has been an honor and a pleasure to watch you here. Congratulations. What a way to start the week. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I just realized she didn't even say how much she won in total. I just realized I didn't even figure that out myself. I'm trying to do the math in my head now. So that would be a 39-day total of $1,524,201. Alright, I just did that all in my head on my own. I didn't look this up. I'm still recording, as you could hear. Now, I do have a lot more to say about this, so tune in for part 2 as I go over the aftermath of Matt Amodio's loss. And as always, thank you for watching.